Wait, so I haven't seen this one? There's two Shinings? Oh my god. How did they miss that? Generic Control and the theduckgoesmoo here, back with another nostalgic video. Today we're doing another spooky one with the Shining mini-series, which is 42 minutes long. It is a really long video. Because of this video, my stream is actually going to be late, so I'm going to tell Twitch chat to blame you. But last week we did the Has-Been Hotel Dark Toons YouTube reaction to that video. I'll leave it right up there. Also, a link down below in the description, also in a place on my channel with all the other nostalgic reactions. Go in chronological order. I am in a hurry because the quicker I get the intro done, the quicker we get done with the video, the quicker I'm moving to the next video, and the quicker I'm going to be able to stream and not be super late to the stream. But I do read all your comments and leave some down below. Hope I can make your day time a little better. I actually have seen The Shining. Kind of. I wasn't exactly coherent at the time, several years ago, back when I was young and dumb and doing stupid things, and now I have a new green screen behind me. So welcome to the video, and shout out to the patrons. They get the videos there early. Love it on my Patreon channel. Like I said, I read all your comments whether you're a patron or not, and I hope you're subscribed so you don't miss future videos. I've done Nostalgia Critic like every single Monday for like almost 2 years now, actually over 2 years now, and then there's a couple angry video game nerds sprinkled in there from time to time, but like I said, I do read all your comments, and this has been requested for so long, and I figured, you know what, might as well get to it, even though it's gonna make my stream late, and this is the 7th video I'm recording today. But let's go ahead and jump into The Shining. Alright. Oh, is that supposed to be The Nightmare Before Christmas? Another movie I've never seen. I have seen The Shining, kind of. I wasn't really paying attention. I couldn't really listen to it. I was not coherent, okay? I'll just say that. I was 21 and dumb. Oh my god, it's oh god, it's the old it's I forget what his name is.
I tell you, nothing like moving to a new place, doing some heavy lifting,
new green screen
muscles. Isn't it great, guys?
No, it's so expensive.
I don't know why I didn't think of this before. I mean, why keep filming all my stuff at home when I have a perfectly good location just waiting to be used?
Were we always filming at your house?
Wait,
to be honest, it was actually really inconsistent where we were.
What's important is that we have this fantastic location built on top of a harmless Indian burial ground that runs below the hulking remains of a burnt-down insane asylum for schizophrenic homicidal orphans.
Orphans?
And vampire puppies. So, why don't you guys get busy putting together those very heavy props while I figure out where to put this delightful Halloween ornament? And if you guys could place them in the order of my favorite props to my least favorite props, that'd be great.
But do you put drinks in the prop table? And they're gone.
Fine! You're lost! You don't get to take notes with me as I watch the highlight of any nostalgia-ween
The Shining.
Stephen King miniseries.
Stephen King. I just did the Joker versus Pennywise epic rap battle of history.
Celebrating the holidays by attacking a man who's done absolutely nothing to me and is making his living by entertaining others. Oh, we'll show him, won't we, Pennywise?
Yeah, how dare.
Oh, yeah. We all know he's had some classic stories, but he's also had some classic
the Tommy
wonders.
Knockers.
And nowhere are they more spotlighted than in the overly long and overly goofy mini-series. Only this time, the idea is not to get one of his
that had
ideas
the
to
cameo, the
screen,
first cameo.
It's rectifying a version that he's hated for years.
Here's
that, of
Johnny.
course, being The Shining.
Here's the thing, I've actually kind of seen The Shining. Like I said, kind of. But I went ahead and bought The Shining vans.
Most are aware of the Stanley Kubrick adaptation, or as the Brits like to say, Kubrick. And for the most part, audiences seem to enjoy it.
Is that the...
That is, of course, except for King. Yep, the guy who loved 2012 and Death Race couldn't stand the theatrical release of The Shining. So, what to do? Release his own version on TV in 1997 with a teleplay entirely written by him.
Wait, so I haven't seen this one? There's two Shinings?
Notes on it for my next review. So,
I feel like somebody told me about that, but...
the Wish You Overlooked Hotel with The Shining. So our story takes place not in Maine.
What? It's Colorado.
As we open with Jack, played now by Steven Weber, being instructed how to handle the boiler room when he becomes the caretaker of the Overlook Hotel. Oh, and I don't mean briefed. I mean instructed with every single
Here's the
detail.
Thing. I have no idea which one I watched. I could have sworn it was the other one.
What you gotta do? This son of a buck has been rusted shut. No safety valves.
I think here's Johnny one.
160 every night. Last thing.
You know, oddly enough, King, the inner workings of a water boiler described by Commissioner Gordon in the hopes that your obvious setup for the climax will seem less silly isn't as riveting as you think.
Well, yeah.
But at least he has some history to welcomingly scare the shit out of the new housekeeper.
We had this lady here last summer, slit her wrist. Then there was this last caretaker, Grady.
What about him?
Shotgun. Both barrel roll.
Both?
Sheesh, I hope you don't say this on all the hotel tours.
And over there is the kitchen where old Mary McCreed cooked her husband.
Cooked?
Tied down, he was delicious.
Jack then
pause.
talks to the owner of the hotel, played by the shaking head of Elliot Gould.
The board has decided to put an alcoholic less than a year away from his last drink in charge of one of the greatest resort hotels in America. May I be frank?
Oh, why stop now?
It makes me sick.
Here are the keys. Enjoy your stay.
I'll not only be taking care of the Overlook, but I'll be taking care of myself and my family.
While Jack assures our mystery theater actor that he's no longer on the sauce, we see his
On
boy
the
and
sauce.
wife waiting eagerly at home, played by Kirtland Mead
Nice
and
bowl cut.
Rebecca De Mornay.
Did your dad get the job?
Uh-huh.
Wait, you didn't...
He and the man he talked to didn't like each other, but he got it.
Are you sure?
How do you know that? Is the
That's
kid like...
right. In this version, the
he's a
parents are
gifted
totally
kid.
aware that the kid is psychic, and the reaction is...
With no explanation.
I guess when you get down
Stephen
to it, it is
King.
kind of a legit reaction. I mean, what's he have to look forward to? An apartment with a neon sign on top of the Walgreens?
Pilot the tower, gotta make emergency landing.
This makes Jack's wife, Wendy, think back, quite randomly the more I think about it, to that terrible night when her husband had been drinking too much. Or at least
did he
barely
put
imitating
an
a
axe
guy
to the
who's been
door?
drinking too much.
Look at this map! Go off to use the phone, and this is what I come back to? Answer me, you damn pup! And I'll fix you.
Who is he talking?
Slurred cliches and monotone anger. The only thing to make this more obvious is an empty bottle of... There we go.
Ah, there's into
What did you do to Danny?
What did you do?
I'm never going to another emergency ward, Jack. Said you could stop on your own.
I was wrong.
Nothing ever happens again.
Oh.
I am packing my bags and I'm leaving.
You're right.
Sounds about right.
And one way or the other.
As you can see, I'm really torn up about it.
But his son Danny is having his own issues outside, as his imaginary friend Tony tries to communicate with him.
What do you mean tries?
Danny.
What?
Hi, Doc.
Why are you floating?
Really? So, Tony all this time was an awkwardly hovering version of the Encyclopedia Britannica kid?
Who?
I don't think anyone could have predicted that from the Kubrick version. I always thought it was a demonic rendition of the Frosted Flakes mascot.
Or to what?
But Tony shows him
Slow
some
children.
scary images of what's to come. Like, a killer hose.
Oh no. Oh.
Wait, what?
Wait, did he actually see that?
You know, King, you have a talent for taking things that are very obviously not scary and keeping them very obviously not scary. I mean, what are you gonna do? Try to make croquet scary too? Oh, for
He
God's
did.
sake,
He literally
just because
did.
you put blood or teeth on something doesn't mean we're automatically gonna be frightened by it. I mean, can you think of an instance where you just took something random, you put blood or teeth on, and that instantly
it
worked? That was
Teeth?
different.
What is that? What is
It turns
that?
out
I don't know
the
what that is. It's a
horrifying
movie called
cocaine
Teeth.
mallet was just another one of Danny's visions. Though Jack does seem to be struggling
that
as he
foreshadowing
finds
someone
himself
getting
calling
killed by a
his AA
cocaine
sponsor, who
mallet?
loves reminding him of stuff that he apparently already knows.
Well, you know what they say at the AA meetings, don't you? You know
No.
what they say in the meetings, Jack.
Well, if he knows, why are you telling him?
Yeah.
But it's still tempting for him as he finds himself drawn to local pubs like the Tavern.
Ah, my favorite establishment. During the day. Why is it so
Here's
dark?
to hoping randomly toasting people outside my window doesn't lead to ironic consequences. I'm benign. So they make their way to the hotel as they play their favorite driving game. What the hell did my son just say?
Elmer Martin at daycare. It was a daughter dinner. Am I the only one you ever met? The Overlook's just the summertime hotel.
Of course, it doesn't
What,
help.
does
that
Bird
his
just
teeth
mumble
look like
words?
someone photoshopped Napoleon Dynamite's mouth onto it.
Oh.
He does. Funny-looking children have just as much a right to be made fun of as any other person. Hey, where'd you get that?
Is that the Nostalgia Critic as a
Hotel
young
and
kid?
everything for the most
I'm
part
sorry, is
seems
that a
pretty
miniature
welcoming.
hotel? It's a very nice hotel.
Here they come across Dick Halloran.
Nice to know you, Mr.
See, his name's
Dick, please.
Dick.
You gonna give me a hand, or you just gonna stand there?
I'm sorry, wait,
So
is he
Dick, of
also
course,
a
explains
psychic?
that Danny and him share the same psychic power that he refers to as the Shining, and that if he ever
that what-
needs help,
okay, roll
just to
credits.
use his power to contact him.
And maybe a half a dozen times, I've seen things.
What were they, Dick?
Now, I, of course, am too sophisticated to make any jokes about a tiny little boy talking to a big black dick, but for the record, I would like to show you how many opportunities I had to make a joke.
Give me a blast. You're gonna come down to St. Pete with me. Nobody's gonna tell your daddy anything. Just look the other way and count to 10. I bet you just about glow in the damn dark. Just promise me you won't
I
go
glow in the dark.
This is between you and me.
What do you want me to think?
Anything as long as it's hard.
I should get a medal for how many I'm avoiding.
Yeah, no, that's bad.
A door closed. But that's not the important part. The real juicy stuff is we have a hotel to tour.
There's a pantry back there. There's a vegetable bin here.
And
vegetable bin.
Dining room seats 200. You can
That's a
seat
beautiful
almost
view.
twice
Look at
that
mountain.
many.
And tour.
The elevator's the easiest way to the service area.
And
That
tour.
would be in one of the smaller freezers. You get to that through
How many
the back.
freezers do they
And
have?
The
tour.
master bedroom, madame.
And oh my god, are
So
you
they
gonna show us
stay
every
there,
goddamn
I guess?
fucking room? How about some scary stuff? I mean, aside from, by the way, the door
I
closed.
think it's supposed to be like foreshadowing or something,
we're
like the
over
place.
An hour in, and the scariest
Wait, we're an
thing
hour
we come
into the
across
movie?
Is a hose and the Encyclopedia Britannica
Why is he floating?
guy. Tell me you're trying harder than this.
Gotta get moving.
What was the
Oh,
budget?
thank God.
Hey, you want to see more of this place?
No! Jesus Christ, the boom mic in the reflection is more exciting to watch
Oh
than
my
this.
God.
I'm always trying
How
to
did
make
they
excuses
miss
about how
that?
it's a ghost mic or something. Hey, it's about as scary as a hose or the Encyclopedia Britannica, kid. Can't you give us something?
That's it. That's all we get.
Better than that! But finally, the guy gets going and they start looking after the place.
I'm sorry, they ripped off the roof? Oh, I'm sorry, he just tried to grab a beehive with his bare hand?
As he accidentally comes across a wasp nest and gets
Oh,
stung.
that's worse.
Can I keep it in my room, Mom?
No!
Do you think that's...
It's fine. It's fine. They're all dead, guaranteed.
Hey, come on. I thought the only wasp we needed were the three right in front of us. Oh, well, they're looking over a big, creepy, scary hotel. You know those will lead to a lot of other scary possibilities.
Will it?
Like bringing groceries into the hotel.
Uh-huh. I feel like they don't have to
reading
do
a
that.
children's book. Putting that
Are they
away.
actually like in charge of a
Discussing
hotel,
the
or are they
children's
just
book
living
immediately
in
after
it?
they read it, really?
Well, they were in charge of it.
So fantastic.
Well, finally, we do get some form of suspense when Danny locks himself in the bathroom.
Why?
Oh no, another Miracle Whip binge.
Wake up.
Why is he foaming at the mouth?
Tony was here. He was here.
There is no Tony. There's no imaginary pal who comes and shows you the future.
So is he gaslighting him?
So, what are they gonna do after this bit of excitement?
Drink?
Talk about
Oh.
it, of course.
I just got scared because, I thought... You know what? I don't know what I thought.
Oh, Jesus, do something! I mean, how far along are we again?
An hour and 15
Okay,
minutes
great.
in.
So they finally decide that Danny
How long
should
is
go
this
to
movie?
a doctor. Fair enough.
Imagine being able to afford a doctor.
Doctor should he go to?
There's one in
A witch doctor?
Sidewinder that's supposed to be good. It's not a pediatrician, he's a GP, but
Oh my God, are you serious? A file tax is more exciting than this.
you know what scares me?
The idea that nothing scary will ever happen.
Your anger.
Oh, yeah, Lord knows. That's much more scary than the insane ghost downstairs constantly messing with your hotel. Yeah, literally, all sorts of weird stuff is going on downstairs, and where are our caretakers? Finding out how many different ways they can say sorry.
Sorry.
How many ways can I say it?
Oh, I don't know. I'm sure you'll film every one that comes to mind, though.
About your
I mean,
psychic
seriously,
child
are the ghosts just
having a
patiently
seizure?
waiting for them to notice what they're doing?
How many ghosts are
I
there?
don't want this to be an angry place, Jack.
Too late.
You know we're doing a lot of creepy stuff down here.
Sorry.
Turn the
They're
lights
literally
on
asking
and
for
off,
attention.
The jukebox, moving things. Pretty scary. Okay, well, whenever you guys get a minute, feel free to come on down
They
and
just
take
look at
a
the
look
scary
at it
stuff.
and maybe be terrified. If not, just have a good night, enjoy your conversation, and yeah, good luck with your little problem there. Again, scary,
okay.
very scary. Boom.
We do at last get a little bit more action as
The
the
wasp?
wasp nest suddenly comes alive.
Why does it? Why is it alive? Whoa.
God,
Dude,
it's like those
it's only
replenishing
safe if it's
bees
on
from
fire.
the Mega Man games. They just never die.
Bees. My God.
Bees, not the bees.
I know I did, honey.
The ghost like
But whoa,
revive
that was
the.
way too much excitement for part one. So let's level it out with the incredibly exciting actions of going to the kitchen, getting a container, trapping them in it.
What about the
taking them
ones in the
outside,
room?
Going into the
Light it
living
on
room,
fire, maybe?
retrieving your camera, taking pictures of the wounds, and talking about how you can use this to possibly get some insurance money from it.
Oh my
I
God!
think
Really?
$5,000 a sting should do it. Huh? Don't you think?
What?
We're an hour and a half in. The other movie had an elevator, a blood, two scary girls, and Whatever
What is
the fuck
that?
was. And aside from the ghost once again closing the doors every once in a while, nothing creepy is happening at all. What's next? They're gonna terrifyingly
Is there
hit through
anything?
with the thermostat?
I thought there was a demon in this one. Oh, don't touch that thermostat.
So as we begin part 2, which I'm sure a lot
Part
of
two?
people saw, seeing how part 1 was so riveting, we finally see Danny goes to the doctor.
How did Danny break his arm?
His father did.
Wait, what?
Jack didn't
How did
mean
he?
to hurt him,
How did he
but
break his arm?
He was drunk.
Didn't
Oh, let's
the
wait.
flashback?
We need to get a
Remember
recap.
drunken Christian Bale hurting his son? We saw it.
Wait, is that Christian
Why
Bale?
does this need to be repeated?
So your family's mending?
I think it is.
Why are you
Doctor.
smiling?
We're trying to move on.
This moment of pointlessly long writing brought to you by Stephen King, helping young kids reach the top shelf for 40 years. God, even when a setup for a scary moment happens, look what
3:30.
they do with it.
Join us? No.
Shut up! Do you hear me? Just shut up!
Danny! It's snowing!
It's snowing.
It's snowing!
Hey, thank God! Satan and his demon army can be dealt with later. It's snowing!
Wait, I'm sorry. Why? Who jumps around on snow like that? There's asking to slip and, break a collarbone
Yes.
or arm again.
Hey, Critic. We felt really bad about abandoning you while you were moving everything.
Yeah, you did.
We're wondering if you wanted us to come back and help you out.
Rachel, let me explain something to you. Whenever you call and interrupt me, you're breaking my concentration. You're distracting me, and it'll take time to get back to where I was. You understand?
What got into you? Aunt Flo in town?
We're gonna make a new rule. Whenever you hear me typing like this,
How can I hear you typing if you're miles away?
or whether you don't hear me typing, whatever the fuck you
Basically,
hear me
just don't
doing,
call.
when I am in here, I am working, and that means you don't call. Now, you think you can handle that?
I'd like to say you used to be so nice, but that wouldn't be correct.
Why don't you start by getting the fuck out of here?
Because I'm not in the same room with you.
Say that!
Jesus.
Good moving day. Let's go celebrate with some pumpkin tacos.
Pumpkin tacos? What?
What?
The Shining, the movie. Where Jack Nicholson goes crazy?
You'll have to be a little more specific.
Kubrick movie. I think he's gone crazy and it's reenacting the Kubrick movie.
Wait,
we have to do something before he goes too
but
far.
he's doing
Hell no, I'm not
the
doing
Stephen King
that.
one.
Why?
Do you know what happens to the black guy in that movie?
No?
No.
What happens to all black guys in scary movies?
No.
Well, let's just say it doesn't end well.
Well, let's just say if something happens
It's a scary
to
movie.
the
It's not supposed to end
then
well.
we're out of a job.
But I wanted to try the pumpkin burger from McDonald's.
Pumpkin burger?
Fine. But if they ran out of pumpkin McNuggets, I'm blaming you.
I had dino nuggies yesterday. Delicious. Oh my god. Hey babe, have you seen both Shining movies? What?
So
Which
I
one
know
do you like
you're
more?
Blown away with that snow scene.
The original?
But sad to say,
Like
some
Kubrick's
actual
or
suspense
Stephen
seems
King's?
to enter the picture. When Danny
Oh,
is
Stephen King's,
tempted
that's
to
what
go
I'm
into
watching right
room
now.
217, which he has been forbidden to go in.
Doc,
I've seen one of them. I don't know which one it was.
They're like pictures in a book.
Doc, if you give them the chance to become more than
I
that, they
could
can...
go in here if I want to. Wait, leave me alone.
What is glasses, dude?
Good.
I'm sorry, did he
Now
just
you can
disappear?
own the new Encyclopedia Britannica.
Oh, is that the kid? Oh wait, let me guess. The hose is gonna be scary again.
I was talking to the people at home.
Just a hose, stupid.
That wasn't
Just
scary.
call this number and we'll send you this free
What is
booklet.
Britannica?
Danny.
I thought the
are you
Britannica was a
doing?
boat that sank.
Nothing, Daddy.
Nothing, Daddy. What are you doing in Mr. Ullman's office?
Oddly enough, most of the transition of Jack turning crazy is done surprisingly pretty flowingly. That is except for this one moment where I think a page was out of place or something because suddenly he's in full nut mode with no lead in at all.
He's
What
just
have you
crazy.
got behind your back?
Nothing, Daddy.
Nothing, honey.
What is that?
Not supposed to go into any of the guest rooms.
Why?
What should we do about a little boy
Break his arm again? Trauma.
who cannot keep to the rules?
Daddy, I didn't go in the
Men follow the rules.
Do they?
They also say their S very difficultly. Oh, and just when you thought this movie couldn't get any more drawn out, any more boring, any more tediously long-winded, we
Why
get
is he
a
going crazy?
12-minute
Is he getting possessed?
conversation about
12
their marriage
minutes?
without any scares, any action, or any suspense whatsoever.
What has happened to us, Jack?
You get it.
Please try to bear
There's
with me.
nothing scary. It's literally just 12 minutes about their
In
marriage.
the papers I found down the cellar.
Is stress the reason you don't want to make love to me anymore?
Whoa.
Entertain!
Whoa.
Entertain!
We didn't have much back in Boulder, but
Boulder?
pretty happy.
I know how much I bitch things up for myself.
I'm not.
Wait, well, I'm sorry. What did he
talking
just
about
say?
the guest room.
You won't be sorry. I do. The booze and my temper and George Hatfield. And
Your
Who's
husband
George
lost
Hatfield?
his last chance because his son sees things sometimes?
That is so unfair, and you know it.
Situation is unfair.
D-Rob.
We didn't have
What?
much back in
D-Rob.
Is that supposed to be like Red Room, like murder backwards?
So after that terrifying bit of horror, we finally get to
my
where
Vans
the
have Red Rum on
real
the side of them.
scary shit lies.
I don't know
in all
why I
this,
have
the
it.
real terrifying heart
I
that
guess
it's
I need
all been
yellow
building
shoes.
up to. The plants don't have snow on them anymore.
Oh god, it's the dude from Avatar Day.
Oh, and you know what's even scarier? Having them be totally still while playing animal sound effects over them.
That's not scary at all. What was Stephen King on?
Jesus Christ, I'm gonna piss myself. Ooh, I'm gonna write a Doctor Who
Oh, but
episode
then
about
they have.
this. And because breaking in the first time went so well, Danny decides maybe doing it again will turn out even better.
Why?
Consequences.
Who's calling him there?
And wouldn't you know it, something actually a touch scary does occur.
What
here.
happens?
Josh Holloway,
Yay,
so that's what he went after
Jesus.
Hello, Danny.
That's horrifying. Burn the whole place down.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Oh god!
When the
Yoink.
parents come across him, they notice he's not his usual cryptic self, but rather a more unusual cryptic self.
Did he get possessed?
Danny?
Hey, Danny,
Why is he
way to get to
bruised
first
up?
base.
Bastard!
Wait, I never...
If you so much as lay a finger on him again, I will wait till you're asleep and I will kill you.
Of course, she figures out it wasn't
That's
Jack
premeditated.
and asks him to go figure out who did it. After 5 minutes of talking about it, of course.
Well, does he not know?
Get out of here.
What are you talking about?
The place was bad. Everything bad that happened here is still here.
Stop talking about it and just show us what's fucking scary!
But if we don't go soon, he might not be able to go at all.
Who's he? Is
Oh, look,
the
a
father?
commercial. I do hope they're still
A
talking
commercial?
when they come back from it.
The first bad
And they are. What the hell? Are you fucking serious? The conversation was so
Was it
long
not
that
a movie?
literally
Was it a
needed
show?
a commercial break. Look, in books, I know stories are carried through a lot of dialogue and obviously a lot of words. That's
Yeah,
the medium.
yeah, that
but
makes a whole lot of
film
sense.
is a visual medium. Show, don't tell. I mean, by God, imagine if George Malaise, instead of showing his voyage to the moon, just talked
Who?
about it the whole time.
I'm sorry, why isn't it?
Got in this very flat, strange-looking device that kind of looked like a penis and launched it into the moon. Oh, the moon, by the way, has a face on it, and it actually hits the face in the eye. Oh, this would be rather unbelievable if we were to see this visually, but... Nah.
D-Rob.
Oh god.
D-Rob.
What is?
So
what
Jack
is he saying?
decides to go up there and carve himself a witch.
What?
Say, this looks like the most
Oh,
intimidating
it's a
weapon around
croquet
here.
mallet. Okay, right? Croquet. Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, because you've already closed the door 186 times.
Yeah.
Maybe the 187th will
They'll get
catch us off
noticed.
guard.
Yeah, and actually get us scared.
All right, let's get some exciting, scary, and
He doesn't check. You have a mallet.
Well, that's enough frightening stuff for this scene. Let's go back to more talking.
Did you break the CB?
It wasn't broken when you were in there?
The CD.
Why would you hint at the scary thing we already saw? You showed it. You showed it in close-up. You showed it far away. You showed it at every angle.
You showed it
imaginable.
attacking
Okay,
the
not
character.
every angle, you know, haha, TV. But at the same time, we know what it looks like. We know what's scary about it. So why would keeping it in the shadows scare us when we know
Is this supposed to make us feel like we're going crazy?
Why?
I
need a drink.
Understandable.
God, I need a drink. Fuck my goddamn soul for just a shot
So-
of cupcake vodka.
Is the which one is your favorite? Do y'all like the Kubrick one or the Stephen King version?
Why, hello there. Kinda dead tonight, isn't it?
That's actually a terrifying face. Oh, look at him.
Yes, it is, Mr. Critic. What'll it be?
There's just one bottle of Jameson.
Well, I'm so glad you asked me that. It turns out I have a lot of lost time.
Brings your own
to make up
glass.
for. That's all on account
I'm
of
sorry,
this.
is that just a whole
And I'll
glass
tell
of
ya,
Jameson? No
it
ice?
keeps getting worse.
Do tell, Mr. Critic. Do tell.
For example, Jack pretends he doesn't see anything as tensions start to rise.
I've got to dump the boiler!
Look at your son! Can't you see the bruises on his neck? Are you blind? Stop it!
I want to overact too.
So Jack goes and smashes the radio as well as the snow scooter and pretends
Snow
like he
scooter?
doesn't know
What?
what's going on,
The snowmobile.
resulting in a 6-minute conversation about how they're stuck.
We could learn as we go, Jack.
Maybe. We could listen to the weather, and we could pick a time when they're calling for 3-4 days without snow.
Yeah.
And if the forecast is wrong.
Fuck the conversation, you can say this in 4 words. We're stuck!
Yes.
Oh, nut bunnies!
Yeah.
Why is that so hard?
Why do we need 6
But
minutes?
things get suspenseful, I guess, when the hedge sculptures start to come to life.
How, dude? It's a hedge. Who's gonna say? Oh, they're actually moving. Wow, these
Since
effects.
the happening have I been so not afraid of plant life. I'm so glad the CG artist
Also,
from
why
the
are there 3
Langoliers still got
lines?
work. Things get even
Oh,
more hectic
Langoliers.
when one of the rooms locks Wendy inside.
Oh no,
Why?
if only it was
I mean,
glass.
what's the point when you really think about it? Even if they do catch up to him, what are they going
plants.
to do? Give him poison ivy?
That's pretty bad. Oh, look. Wow, imagine that. Just break through a glass. Did you really just slip on the thing you threw? That's some cartoony
And
stuff.
Once again, what is this all building up to?
Absolutely nothing.
Abso-fucking-lutely nothing.
You're jumping at shadows, babe.
How did she know that he was in trouble?
You know, some people like the first film version of The Shining, some don't. And I can understand either. But at the very least, you have to acknowledge it created a surreal, scary environment. And as soon as this version started, it was clear it was much more interested in talking about that scary world than it was actually
What
showing.
was the budget? Like, did they just not have a budget for
And
this?
that was 3 goddamn hours ago!
How long is this?
Oi, that sounds like a pain.
You know, it's funny, Dominic. I didn't think this location had
Dominic.
any alcohol, let alone a bar.
They don't.
It doesn't. You've just been hallucinating. In fact, you've been drinking toilet water for the past 5 minutes.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Critic?
Hi.
Critic?
What are you doing, Malcolm?
Do you see him anywhere?
Oh, it's
We should
because
take that off.
No, I'm not getting killed
Black
by
guy
a
in a horror
cigarette
movie.
celebrity.
Look, there's his laptop. Maybe we can see what he's been working on.
is this gonna be the same thing typed out over and over again or something? All talk and no scares with miniseries dull. Oh, okay. We found the copy and paste button. Oh. Why is this so scary? Obviously, it must be a reference to one of the movies.
Wait,
I go for pumpkin tacos? Oh, wait, how do you hear them? Oh. Oh, okay. Pumpkin tacos sounds like an interesting thing. Uh-oh.
How do you like it?
Does it have an axe?
What are you doing down here?
What do you mean down here?
I still
This
have so
is...
much more pumpkin shit to try.
Did he actually just run past him? Okay. My cabbages. A baseball
I
bat?
just wanted to ask about what we should do about The Shining.
Okay. What should be
Okay.
done about The Shining?
What should be done?
I don't think that's true. I think you have some very definite ideas about what should be done about The Shining, and I would like to know what they are.
I just think that
You confessed
It's not even hold a baseball bat.
feel better. You confessed to me again, you feel better.
There is nothing good about it.
There has to be something that King did better than Kubrick.
Is there?
Have you ever seen a miniseries without a single solitary moment of entertainment in it?
Stay back. You're letting your love of the old one get in the way. We're not even satirizing the new one anymore. We're satirizing the old one.
Sorry.
The new one sucks, and there is nothing to satirize.
Oh God.
There has to be something good.
Give me the bat, Rachel.
Give me the bat.
Give me the bat.
Stay back.
Rachel.
What's with the tongue? Stop it.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You just
And locked him in the room.
Hey.
Oh, and locked. Even though it
Now
locked.
you stay in there until you find something positive to say, mister.
But it locked from
There
the
is
other
nothing
side.
positive in the miniseries. The original is so much better.
Well, find something.
Oh, so the original is better?
Yeah, no thanks to you.
Oh, don't mention
I'm guessing.
Hey guys.
I forgot to mention, you're not going anywhere.
Go check out the card to see what I'm talking about.
The car? The card.
Go check it out. Go check it out.
I think that door is actually locked.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Yeah, it looks like all he emptied was the windshield wiper fluid.
Good luck driving.
Hey, babe, you need windshield wiper fluid.
Over your windows.
You know what this calls for? Pumpkin sauerkraut.
Oh, I'm in.
Pumpkin sauerkraut? Pardon?
Oh, see, while I'm here, we get another scene that seems to go nowhere. They see the elevator has been moving on its own, and Wendy climbs in and...
Why? I would not climb in an elevator like that. It's moving on its
Elevator
own.
gonna drop or start moving, so they have to pull her out in a suspenseful scene?
Nope, or it's not gonna crush her. Nope,
It
it just
stands
does
there.
nothing.
By God, a scary scene was practically gift wrapped for you by the
Literally.
whole God.
You could have
And
done
didn't
anything.
take
Is this supposed to be
advantage
like,
of it?
oh,
That's like the
you
Three
expect this,
Stooges looking at a
but it's not gonna
pie
happen.
lineup and saying,
What are we supposed to do with these? Scare me, you fucking master of horror and suspense! Scare
Is this
me!
supposed to be like, oh, I'm expecting
So
it
he sees
and
the
it
ghosts
doesn't?
are apparently dyslexic,
Oh,
and
red
this
rum.
finally convinces him to
Murder.
contact Dick. Oh yeah, a dead
Have you
woman gnawing
considered
at your neck is okay, but
murder?
bad grammar on the wall? Now that shit needs reinforcements. And just to pour more salt in the wound, he actually passes by an entertaining horror director, Sam Raimi, in a
Wait,
very
there was a
bizarre
director?
cameo.
I love you, Howie. You're one cheery MFA. MFA? Mighty Fine America.
No, please.
I don't think it's
follow
what he
him.
meant by that.
Throwing a flying eye, a disembodied hand, a talking head. The scares in this movie are so fucking weak. I wouldn't be shocked if the next thing to scare us was a guy in a bad Halloween mask.
Oh, hey, look, it's a guy in a bad Halloween mask.
Let me by.
Nowhere. No one gets past Rover.
I'm sure I could just run past you, my dude.
This is what it's been amounting to. Was it worth it?
No.
But we do start getting some payoff with the ghost, at least, as they make themselves more and more visible to Jack.
What do you mean more? Oh, you can actually see the ghost.
Oh my God, I have antlers. Oh,
No,
phew.
well, he did have
Look as silly
antlers.
as a guy in a Wolfman mask.
But more ghosts start to become visible, including Mr. Grady, as they all start to liquor up Jack to make him more susceptible to their suggestions.
Isn't he?
Family killing
he's
suggestions,
supposed to be
exact.
sober.
You might want to take that up with your son. He's crossed you at almost every turn. He
Oh,
must be
the
correct.
ghosts are literally trying to turn him against him.
He and your wife both.
We also see the scariest part of any Stephen King
Which
miniseries.
is?
Stephen King.
Oh,
Give him
Stephen
some credit,
King
though.
put
At least
himself
it looks
in
like
it.
he's having fun in all this. But we have no time for conducting beerless Judge Ito's. We got some crazy Jack drinking Jack to exploit. As he tries attacking Wendy, but she fights him off by lightly tapping him with the breakable prop.
Oh, wow, that broke way too easy. Bottles are not that
You know what this
fragile.
calls for, right? More goddamn talking!
Sometimes he wasn't talking to himself.
Skip it! Wendy and Danny drag him into the kitchen to lock him up.
Put him in the freezer. Wait, why is the kid even helping? How is the kid helping?
This is nice.
But not only do the ghosts let him out, but they also start attacking the rest of the family. With
Confetti?
well, it's good to know Stephen King has moved on from balloons to the terrifying realms of confetti. Hey, watch out! Those look like real streamers.
Oh, there he is right there. And she has a knife, and she dropped the knife. At least she didn't put it next to her head.
Hello. Turn around. Creepy guy here. Hey!
Does he have an axe? No, he has a
Croquet
sledgehammer.
is still
Oh, not a sledgehammer.
Scary. What is your deal?
That actually hit her?
By God,
That had to
you are
hurt.
going to take your medicine.
For I'm now king of the 9-widget diamond formation.
That must have hurt.
Come
Oh!
on, it looks silly enough carrying this thing. You don't need to make it funnier. But Wendy's done playing Whack-a-de-Mornay as she slams him in the face with
With
a
the ball.
And yet, somehow,
Oh.
quite miraculously, both these two seem to keep moving. Don't you think they'd be
Yeah,
glad for
they're
the count
kind
by this
of
point?
getting beat up a little bit.
Mr. Torrance, Halloran's coming. You'd better take care of this, Mr. Torrance.
Stay close, darling. I'll be back.
No.
See, I quote an Arnold movie instead of Carson to shake things up a bit. By the way, I hate lamps and TVs.
Okay, the guest room.
Congratulations, Dick.
Dick.
Here's your prize. No!
Oh my god, no way, is he actually the first death?
I don't think so.
He is.
You see what I'm talking about? It's not exactly inflicting spine-tingling terror when you do this with a croquet mallet instead of an axe. I get more Jim Carrey smashing that clock.
Wait, I'm
into
sorry,
the
was
mast
the
than I do something
Kubrick one the one with
scary.
the
Just add
axe?
a cartoon sound effect to make it
Boom.
complete.
Look at it like actually like move.
Still a classic.
Because it's a prop.
Yeah, things are about as laughably silly with Danny. Just look at how Tony tries to show him the boiler room is about to blow.
The dark room. Okay.
It's the boiler. My daddy forgot to dump the boiler.
But Danny does
That
find
does-
out
that-
and manages
that's
to
kinda
tell
how
his father,
boilers
who
work,
seems to
right?
be struggling back and forth between loving his son and turning into an evil Ed knockoff.
What
Demon.
could a worthless little pup like you know?
That my daddy hasn't dumped the boiler pressure today.
Oh yeah.
Foiled by incompetence.
Oh yeah, I have chores to do.
Danny and Wendy
I
manage
must
to
stop
wake up
murder.
Dick, and they
Oh,
make their
wow.
way out,
Dick
resulting
is
in Jack
alive.
sacrificing himself by blowing up the house. Because
Wait, what?
yeah,
That's
as
what
we all
happened?
know, explosions can apparently kill ghosts.
Total protonic reversal.
I guess if there's no house for them to live in,
Bye, Dad.
or not live in, God, that goosebump. Wait, did he actually get launched out? He was in the basement. How did he go
What's the
up?
only
How did
way
he
we
get?
can wrap up 237 minutes of boredom? A goddamn
4 hours?
graduation ceremony. Because we weren't bored enough. God!
Because everybody loves his graduations, all right?
D-Rob. D-Rob.
Yeah, spell it out for me.
D-Rob. D-Rob.
Bored? Bored. 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 I know anything about this mini set. I don't particularly care for it whatsoever. Oh. Huh.
Who knew?
Oh. Oh, he wants freedom, I guess? Oh, there you go. Now you're locked in there.
What is this? Musical rooms? Open the door!
Musical
Until
rooms!
you be crazy yourself.
That might do it.
It's gotta be something.
Stub your toe on something. That'll... There's the mallet.
Well,
Is he... He's not gonna break
if
the door
it's
with
scary
that.
enough for Stephen King, it's scary enough for me.
It's not even like a real one. I'm pretty sure that's just like a pool noodle on the end of a stick. Like a plunger stick or something.
Little pigs, let me come in. Not by the hair on your chinny chin chin.
Jesus.
Then I'll huff.
And
I'll puff. And I'll blow your house in.
Wow, that's doing a whole lot of no damage. Watch the door just fly in. I don't think I have the budget for that. I don't know why is she freaking out. I don't know why.
You know, this really isn't working. Why don't you just open up the door?
Not until you find something positive about the miniseries. It'll clear your head.
There is nothing positive about it, and somebody has to pay for it. Somebody has to pay.
Malcolm? Where's your armor, Malcolm?
Pumpkin guacamole?
No. This is gonna chase. Okay, well.
Critic?
He's gone. A mallet versus a baseball bat.
Hey, Doc. Good job, Doc.
What?
I love you.
Oh no. Ghost.
That's it.
What do you mean that's it? Why is everything so blue?
You know you have to die.
It's the law of every scary movie.
Stop.
What about that guy from Event Horizon? He lived.
Jurassic Park, Deep Blue Sea, Gremlin. The list goes on.
I don't think Jurassic Park's a horror movie, is it?
Predator.
Was she black? I don't really remember.
I'm pretty sure she was.
That chick was awesome.
Why do so many people hate that movie?
I think
I don't-
it's seriously
I've never seen it.
underappreciated as movie crossovers go. I mean, it's no Avengers, but it was still pretty.
It's no
damn decent.
Avengers. Alien versus Predator.
Okay, never
How are you
thought
gonna
I'd have
hide?
to use this.
What are you gonna pull out? In case a crazy white person, is it gonna be pumpkin spice something?
Come on.
What have we here?
Excuse me, sir. I was wondering if you saw a black
Is that
person
whiteface?
come
Oh.
through here.
Why, no, good sir. I was just walking through, reading my James Patterson novel and listening to Wrecking Ball.
That's good.
On an iPod Nano.
Of course it is.
Oh my god.
Nostalgia
That
Critic.
is...
Random white person.
Oh,
I found out
thank God.
something the miniseries did better than the movie.
What? What can that possibly be?
Jack's character.
Huh?
Huh? For Schnizzle?
Jack in the first Shining was just playing, well, Jack. It's just another Nicholson role that could be switched out with any other. But King's version had a very complex, interesting, three-dimensional character that shows step by step what
That's
he's
the
going through
only-
and why he's going through it.
But it's not scary.
Just because
Malcolm
it's not
definitely-
scary doesn't mean it's not good. I mean, look at Nicholson.
I don't know who James Patterson
That man
is.
was born to be scary. Even in the scenes where he's trying to be normal, he's still scary. But
little bit.
in this version, you actually feel sorry for the character and see the natural progression of his tragic story.
Hey, that man played a very emotional, very complex, very dramatic. You're right, it's just an Art Nicholson performance.
Yeah.
So, wow. King actually did something better than Kubrick?
That one
the rest
part.
Of the series is boring,
Ugh, that's
cliched,
terrifying.
not the least bit frightening, but at the very
Just
least, he
what in
did
the
explain
world?
his main character much better than the Kubrick film did. And Steve Weber did a good job bringing that
audio?
emotion of a normal guy being tormented
Why'd the audio
to the screen.
do that? The audio is
Despite
making
all its
weird
other
sounds.
faults, that part was actually pretty well done. Even if it was just one element, King did manage to do something better than Kubrick. One of my heroes.
Oh, okay. Also, why do his AirPods have wires?
No, it's cool. I just need to sit down and think things over.
Oh, really? Underneath a
For
tree?
a little bit.
What is the point of that? Is he just thinking? Is it a thinking face?
I don't know. I guess the idea of Stephen King doing something better than Stanley Kubrick was too much for him to take.
That's fair. They broke him.
Well, it's been a long day.
They broke the
Let's see
Nostalgia
what else
Critic.
we can find that has pumpkin in it.
Oh, well, that's perfect because I found this website called pumpkinporn.com.
What?
Everything pumpkin related.
Oh.
Oh, pumpkin hot pockets.
Yes.
Never had a hot
Pumpkin
pocket in my entire
onion
life.
Pumpkin tortilla.
Pumpkin meatloaf.
Pumpkin.
I don't have any audio. You don't have any audio either. There's absolutely nothing. I'm looking at the meter. Weird symbolic picture to confuse you. Oh, okay. You still have no audio. I still have no audio. Yep, this is completely muted. Somebody's probably going to tell me what he said in the comment section. I do read all your comments, at least them down below. This is absolutely muted for some reason. We finally got The Shining. I had to stream in 1 hour and 3 minutes, and this video is not done, and I had to record an 1 hour and 6 minute long video. So I'm going to tell Twitch chat to blame you. Tell Twitch chat to blame you. All the people that wanted this, because this was like requested so many times. So many times. For the use of their bar. Oh, that's cool. Wow, that's a lot of clips. Are there any of those I haven't reacted to or the videos of?
What do you want me to think?
Anything as long as it's hard.
That is a quote from Dick. That is in fact one Dick quote. This was the Shining miniseries. I didn't know that they did a miniseries. I don't know which Shining I watched. Like I said, I was not really on the planet at the time. But this is 8 years ago. It has 2.2 million views, which is absolutely insane. Now, when I asked Jackie which one she said she liked the original, but then she said the Stephen King. So I'm not really sure if she meant the movie, because I don't think she watched the miniseries, because this doesn't seem like something that she would find very interesting. She probably liked the Stanley Kubrick more than this one. But let me know which one you actually prefer. And this was a long video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. I hope I made your day a tiny little better. I look forward to next next nostalgic video, let me know what that should be down below in the comment section. I hope that you are subscribed, and shout out to Patience because they get the videos there early and allow me to not have a paywall on channel and allow me to make as many people happy as I possibly can. But I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. But until next video, take care and get the music.
We were playing